this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And away we go at the link. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. It's a foot race. The 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Sanders now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
12.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Motioning Chase left. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Short yardage run here for Brown. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
11 empty. 180.
Slot man motioned over.
Stop.
Burrow trying on 4th down. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. And forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone on first. Escapes out to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So second down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, right 80,
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19, with line, ready.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13.
19, 70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. Into traffic, complete! And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw here on first down. Fires right away, but incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be second down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
They give it to him again. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles break the tie here in the first. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Sanders now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think these defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Okay, break.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Come on, 65 catch, 6, 7.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denies the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go.
11.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This connects with Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Bengals.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
Burrow on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set. Stop. Right 80, 11 empty, 11 empty.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Pick up there at 39 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On 2, ready?
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the right side and rip. Massive hits. The ball's out. And the Eagles get to it. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go!
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready, go!
Back to throw. That's completed right side. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go, here we go.
Pass play now. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Okay,
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
let's go now.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. If that offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
Like it, ready.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the link.
Ready, set.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get it. Back to 60.
He's going to throw this one. Setting up the running back screen. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Plowing up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Another carry for him. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second and 3 now. On third down, he'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and 4 coming up now.
Let's go.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Burrow now on first down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here. One final shot before the half. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one will sail out of bounds, and they're going to give him up to about the 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Within 8 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
11. Here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready?
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get it. Go.
Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. To the sideline. Catch secured. Oh, he made that one look easy for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Okay, ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
6-yard line.
Ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Get up.
And off to Sampson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Ready? 79 Broncos.
Shotgun now on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60.
Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
3rd down from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Sanders now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Gun. Cut. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Lewis Seen.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Headed out right. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and the Eagles stretch the lead to 23. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First down, here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's your set. Big 13.
Burrow to the air now. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Goes to the hurry up here. To throw again, it's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Free play here, let's see what he does. Fits it through the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
On 1, ready?
Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on first down.
Gun.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Burrow from the gun. And they pick him off again. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
70 Lions.
There's a dive up the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They give it to him again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, here's Sampson. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hand off here to Sampson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Bronco 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the screen, this is Sampson. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 27-yard line.
I'm one, right?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
They send the tight end in motion.
Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, give to Brown. This gets the 1st and more. He's at the 30. He cuts it right sideline. There's touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, the Bengals got to it and recovered the football. Two-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Gets his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and a yard.
Rolling from the gun here. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
On one, ready?
Third down. Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
12. 180. Plays hot.
Third and long for him here. This connects with Higgins. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bengals trail by 15. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. From the gun, they get to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Burrow back to throw. Throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
On one, ready?
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
180.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On the carry, it's Sampson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 10-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
On 3rd down, I'll go with Sampson. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And a I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so